Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Raiders Sports. We are going to take just a little break from our wall-to-wall Big 12 coverage that everybody seems to be doing because everybody's got pretty much nothing else to talk about, and I think we've pretty much done realignment to death up to this point. So we got a game-changing report for you guys. And I mean that in every sense of the word. One of the biggest, most hyped games coming into 2021 is Clemson and Georgia. Clemson is number 3 ranked in the AP poll. Georgia is number 5. And we got big news coming out of Georgia Bulldogs camp. They have just been absolutely decimated on the offensive side of the ball when it comes to the injury bug. I have never seen anything like this on one side of the ball at one position. It's almost mind-blowing to think about. But today we learned that Darnell Washington, the sophomore tight end, it has come down with a foot injury. He will be out for 3 weeks. He will need surgery. And his timetable is anywhere, as I said, 3 to 4 weeks. And he's supposed to be a rising star at the tight end position. They also said that defensive back Tyke Smith, I hope I got that right, is out pretty much with the same foot injury. And he's transferred from West Virginia, supposed to be really, really good. And he's out, but that's on the defensive side. And then the list just goes on and on. Center Warren Erickson, hand injury, out. A cornerback on the defensive side, Jalen Kimber, has a shoulder injury. Wide receiver Eric Gilbert, LSU, the great LSU transfer, he's been away from the team for personal reasons. Who knows when he's going to be back? Junior tight end John Fitzpatrick is out with a foot injury. Offensive lineman Owen Condon has an unknown injury. Wide receiver Dominic Blaylock has an ACL injury. Wide receiver George Pickens has an ACL injury. Wide receiver Kyrus Jackson is 90% healthy and is supposed to be ready to go. He's the leading receiver from last year for the Bulldogs. And he should be back, but he was out with the lower body injury, as well was wide receiver Jermaine Burton, who was out with the lower body injury. But Burton and Jackson should play because they are ready to pretty much come back. But this makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible receivers who are somewhat probable, questionable, if you went by the NFL's definition of injury reporting. And having this many guys on your offense miss so much time in camp can really mess up the timing between the wide receivers and the quarterbacks. And you're going to go play one of the most talented defenses year in and year out. The most dominant defense year in and year out in the Clemson Tigers. Now, if this game was supposed to be close, with Georgia being, as of right now, a 3-point underdog, I'm waiting to see what the line does with this new information and how many injuries Georgia has going into that game if that line doesn't move. So if you're a gambler, you probably want to get in your Clemson -3 bet now because it might be Clemson -6 later. And I don't even think it'll be that close. I mean, I'll, keep an eye on the situation. And so when I make my game previews, like I typically do, this was definitely going to be one of those games that we were going to talk about in depth. And now I really have to go back to the drawing board, because what I thought would be a close Clemson win could now become a true overhyped dud of a game, and Clemson could just run away with this. I'm not making any predictions right this second, because this is all fluid. It can all change. Who knows if Eric Gilbert comes back? But this is a huge sigh of relief if you're Clemson. You have to be coming in now feeling much more confident that your Tigers are going to win now than you did maybe 4 hours ago. So, and if you're a Georgia fan, you kind of knew that you were an underdog, but now you're really thinking there may be no chance of winning this one. And so you're really looking forward to SEC games and hoping that you can stay above water and make a playoff push. But as of week 1 goes right now, all this does not bode well if you are a Georgia fan. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. And even Slider had to come in, right? Dogs, cats. The cat had to laugh. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Ken Rader, and I'm signing out.